Wuthering Heights was hewn in a wild workshop, with simple tools out of homely materials. The statuary found a granite block on a solitary moor. Gazing thereon, he saw how from the crag might be elicited a head, savage, swart, sinister.
Hello, so I'm Jude Evans, co-artistic director of Bethumped Theatre Dance, and I'm the director of the Wuthering Heights project. So what is the Wuthering Heights project? What we're ultimately aiming to create is a literary dramatisation of Wuthering Heights over a period of years running up to the bicentenary of her birth in 2018. So we're looking to do lots of staged readings, scratch performances, on location research, lots of different things like that, and hopefully it'll all culminate in a 2-part production of the novel. Along the way we'll be thinking about a creative community, so bringing together lots and lots of different creative people from all different areas with different ideas. And we're also thinking about eco-friendliness, trying to sort of keep in tune with the textures and the core of the novel, really.
So what are we raising awareness of through our Wuthering Heights project?
Well, first and foremost, the wonderful woman that was Emily Bronte. But we'll also be raising awareness of things like regional art and theatre, national parks and the environment, creativity and thinking, the importance of literature and theatre, and processes of collaboration and the nature of community. And you can read a lot more about this in our accompanying information. So why is the Wuthering Heights project so important? Well, Emily Bronte is a writer who has changed and continues to shape world and British art.
It's a work which has had such an incredible impact on so many people, both in the West and worldwide. It is one of the most extraordinary works I have ever come across in my reading of over 10 years.
And it's coming up to the bicentenary of Emily's birth in 2018, so it's important that we recognise and celebrate her genius and all that she continues to give us. It's important that we take from the novel and continue to think imaginatively, creatively, and to feel, to cherish and experience the natural world around us, and to appreciate our families, all of which the novel encourages us to do, I think, or at least to question. And finally, it's important that we continue to take something from this remarkable novel and to provide ways for new readers and new audiences to experience its wonders too.
This is where it all began. Behind me is the Bronte home, the Bronte parsonage as it's now known. This is where Emily grew up with her 3 siblings, Anne, Branwell and Charlotte. This is where Gondel began, the fantasy world that she created with Anne, the youngest of the siblings. And this is where she began, wrote and completed Wuthering Heights, along with much other great poetry.
This is also where our own project begins, as we conduct the very first research and development stage of our Wuthering Heights project. We're considering the physical world of the novel and the novel's physical life.
So our first work in progress piece is called Hewn, and we've taken the title Hewn from the preface to Wuthering Heights, which was written by her older sister Charlotte. Towards the end of the preface, Charlotte invites us to imagine the creation of Wuthering Heights, and in it she talks about it being hewn in a wild workshop. We'll be using this section of the preface as our starting point, and then drawing on lots of other bits and images, statements, thoughts, pieces of storytelling from the whole of the novel. In this piece we'll be bringing together text, voice, movement, sound and notions of space and atmosphere, all of which I think we need to fully realise an eventual production of Wuthering Heights. And what we're really aiming for in this work is to create a very visceral and sensory piece of work, which I hope can be enjoyed both by the actors and also by the audiences. So we look forward to hearing what people think about it. We really want to tap into this world, and it's very, very physical. You'll be contributing to and helping us with by donating to the project. Or you'll be helping us to get off the ground, to realise our ideas, and supporting us in moving forward. More specifically, for this work in progress, you'll be helping us fund a venue for Hewn. You'll also be helping us with essential props and music equipment, with top-up fees for our actors, and a thank you fee for a very, very hard-working and inspiring designer. What will you be getting from us? There's a whole array of things, from thank you mentions, postcards, badges, handmade mini mood boards, exclusive photos and footage, an invite to our work in progress showing, being considered part of our creative community, and of course you'll be listed as a supporter in all of our website information and elsewhere.